Black man knows his rights. 8 cops get owned, 8 came, 8 educated, 8 walk of shame. A man was recording the public police station when these officers approach him. They try to identify him, and he tells them the only way they'll do that is if they violate his rights to do so. Words are exchanged, and it seems the auditor has things under control. Let's continue watching to see how this ends.
My badge number?
Yeah.
92, sir.
92. So and your name and your badge number?
Is there a legal reason you want my ID? Or do you just want to identify?
My badge number is 564.
Thank you. You would like to identify.
Well, I'm going to identify
no,
you.
No, you're going to violate my rights to do so.
How am I violating your rights by
but because Florida Penal Code 901.151 states that the only time I need to give you my ID is when I'm committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or in the process of committing a crime. So what you need to do is give me reasonable, articulable suspicion that I'm breaking the law. That's not, the Supreme Court room photography in itself is not a crime. And this is a governmental facility, and I have every right to come out and record you guys in the course of your duties. So what crime am I breaking?
You're filming in the back of a police.
You said that 5 times. You don't need to know. Who are you?
The Supreme Court is over you, buddy. You don't trump the Supreme Court. We can film this without you liking it or not. So
you're laughing, but you're sitting up here. You're going to let your ego violate my rights.
I'm not having an ego whatsoever.
You're going to let your ego violate my rights because you're telling me you better not be disrespectful to me. You're a public servant.
I'm not giving you a hard time.
You better not give me a hard time. You're a public servant.
You're absolutely right.
And you're going to respect me as the public. And you're not.
Some respect, though?
I don't have to respect you, but I haven't disrespected you.
No, I'm asking to get your identification.
And I'm telling you, and you're asking me, and I'm respectfully declining no. You're not getting my ID because I don't have to, because you haven't shown me yours.
What's your purpose here? Yeah. What do you figure out why exactly you guys are filming?
It's not your police station. It's our police station. This is our police station. It's not your police station. You work here. I allow you to work here.
You allow me to work?
Yes, by paying my taxes, giving you employment. It's to get a response like this from people who think they can just come up. Let me explain. You ask me a question, are you going to let me tell you? To get a response from a law enforcer whose job is to enforce law, not come out and demand ID from law-abiding citizens. It's suspicious. No, I don't. No, because the Supreme Court said you can't deem a lawful activity suspicious.
Every day somebody's out here filming our back of the station. 2 guys.
Probably.
Just filming the back of the station.
But that don't make it suspicious.
It's alarming us.
It does. To whose definition?
To our safety.
Okay, but let me ask you a question.
Absolutely.
Is suspicion a felony or a misdemeanor?
Suspicion?
Yeah.
Suspicion is not a crime.
So it's not a crime, so it's not a law, so you don't have anything to enforce.
Suspicion is filming the back of our facility, absolutely.
Okay, but is that against the law?
I didn't say it was against the law.
Okay, then thank you. What is your name and your badge number? And your name and your badge number?
1006.
Thank you.
These guys were filming when they have an encounter with the law. The officer is confused on why they're recording, so they explain. He seems to ignore the camera and wants to make eye contact for their conversations. Either he's just seriously clueless on First Amendment auditors, or he just wants to find out what's going on in order to de-escalate the situation. Leave your thoughts in the comments below.
Okay. Yeah. But the filming, what's the purpose of that?
Oh, I film everything I can see from the public.
Okay. Here you'll need a permit.
I'm sorry?
Here you'll need a permit.
I have a permit. Well, you could look it up. It's the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. Freedom of the press.
You're supposed to have a permit from our city on your person if you're going to film in this station.
That's not true.
Yes, sir. Do you have it with you or not?
No.
Let's step outside.
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, sir.
Can you show me a Florida state statute?
I will.
All
Let's
right.
go outside.
He's saying that we need a permit to film in here. Oh, there are no officer complaint forms available? Are there? Sergeant?
Step out here.
Okay, it's nice and cool in here. Can we just stay in here?
If a complaint form is what you need on an officer,
Yes.
get that in Internal Affairs.
Okay, I can't get one here?
No. Internal Affairs handles that.
All right, why are you getting so close to me?
I'm trying to see your face.
Why?
Because that's how people have conversations. Is there something wrong with your face?
Is there something wrong with this camera being in yours?
No. I
Okay.
just can't see your face because you're holding it in my face like a weapon.
No, I'm not holding it in your face like a weapon. And be careful what you say because everything has an objective documentation right here.
I understand.
Watch out behind you.
Thank you.
So we have not committed a crime and we're being illegally trespassed. Is that right? Just to clarify? Is that to clarify? We're being trespassed? Are we being trespassed?
Yeah, we're gonna give you the information you need.
Well, no, he did not, devil dog. Okay, we swore the same oath, brother. All right, number 5. Do or die. Let's uphold our constitutional rights, please.
What is the business? What do you have?
I have business here. I want an officer complaint form. I just want it readily available. He said, the gentleman back there said that there's no officer. Can I come in, please? Please? Just so we can talk in the air conditioning, please?
Internal Affairs, you can go to
Thank
the
you.
Office of Internal Affairs. All right? And make you whatever complaint you have.
It should be readily available here. That's the purpose of my visit, is to find out if you do have that. You do not, which is unacceptable.
Have a complaint form in front of this?
They should. And we're allowed to film in here. Smith versus the City of Cummings. It's an 11th Circuit
In what
decision.
state was that?
Florida and Georgia. 11th Circuit Court.
Interesting.
It covers us. Your intimidation attempt is failing. Okay?
Private film company giving us a hard time.
We're not giving you a hard time. You're giving me a hard time.
I asked you to step out like 9 times.
And the staff sergeant just said I can come back in. He just told me I can come back in.
I don't know what a staff sergeant is, but you can.
Well, the guy with the rocker and the 3 chevrons, that guy just said so. Uh-oh.
We don't have a staff sergeant.
Well, that gentleman who was just here, your superior.
Wants a complaint form.
That's right. I want 2 complaint forms now.
That's fine. You're gonna get what you need.
That's right. Okay. You're correct.
Listen.
Your superior officer gave me permission to come in here. I have objective documentation of that right here. So be careful.
Does a FOIA request form mean Freedom of Information Act, which is a law that gives individuals the right to access information from the federal government? Yes. Detective Baker versus Auditor. Detective Baker comes down to talk to the auditor because the ladies in the treasure office were concerned about Sean filming in the building. How are we upholding laws if we don't know what they are? The same could be said about officers protecting them. How can you protect something if you don't know what it is? A lawyer knows the law. Law enforcement is there to enforce only. They are only educated on what to enforce, no questions asked. Let's continue to watch to see how this encounter plays out.
Who are you?
My name's Detective Baker. I'm the investigator for the city.
Detective Baker.
Yeah.
Do you have a badge number, Detective Baker?
1239.
1239. Thanks. Appreciate it.
What can I do for you?
I don't need any help from the police department.
Okay. Well, the only reason we come down, and I'll tell you the uniforms were on their way here, but I was upstairs. The ladies in the treasurer's office were concerned that you were walking around filming the inside of our building.
Why would they be concerned about that?
They're allowed to be concerned.
Sure. I mean, everybody has their own feelings, I guess. They can feel
I
concerned.
mean, you don't have any issue with me asking you why.
No, I don't have any issue with that at all. I'm just taking some pictures and video, gathering some content
For
for a story I'm working on the city.
okay,
Yeah.
you work for a publication or something?
I'm independent journalist.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name again.
My first name's Sean.
Sean. Last name?
It's just Sean.
Just Sean. All right. Like Seal, the singer, just one name.
Yeah, like, exactly like that. Yeah, just Sean. Just Sean.
All right. Sean, you don't have any identification on you, do you?
Identification? I do. I'm not gonna give it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. I like to keep my private information private. That's all.
I got you.
Yeah.
Did you drive here today? Did you walk here today?
I parachuted in. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I drove here.
Okay.
That's correct. Yeah.
You live in the area?
I don't really want to answer any more questions. It might.
Well, you're lawfully present, and I'm lawfully present. So,
What does that mean? What do you mean by lawfully present?
like by law, I'm allowed to be here.
Oh, sure. Yeah, for sure. No one said that you couldn't be here.
Okay. Well, I'm just advising you of the complaint that the ladies in the treasurer's office and the commissioner of revenue's office felt uncomfortable with you walking around this part of the building.
Yeah. If they would have asked me what I was doing, I would have explained it just like how I explained it to you, Detective.
Well, that's fine, but you have to understand their work down here and they deal with the public every day. You know, we've had incidents that have taken place in our public buildings before. So
Really?
they're-
Like what?
Just as far as people, you know, being suspicious,
I mean, when someone says he looked suspicious, I don't know what that means. You know,
or acting suspicious, or doing things that people don't feel like is normal activity. So,
Suspicious activity in the city hall.
No, other public buildings.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I
I thought you meant here specifically.
If you are a journalist, I would think that you may be aware of things that have occurred, incidents that have taken place in public buildings, or where people can be lawfully.
Oh, I'm sure there's things that happen in public buildings, private buildings, at a park. There's things that happen all over the place. But I have no nefarious intent here. Just, like I said, gathering some content for a story. That's all.
All right. So you're about done then?
I wouldn't say that. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Just have a few more things to check off the list. But yeah. Could have just asked me what I was doing. You didn't have to call the police.
We've had a little bit of things go on in this building, so it's just a little odd.
Oh, you've had things happen with a journalist with a camera before?
No, we've had people in here yelling and not being so pleasant. So just to have somebody in here with a camera is just a little.
Was I yelling and being
No,
unpleasant?
we've had people, but it's just weird to have people filming you.
There's cameras filming us all over the place, and in this building.
But that's for protection purposes.
So I can't film it for my protection if that was my purpose.
But you're just walking around by yourself. It's a little weird. It's a
Oh.
little different. It's a little different.
Little different. I mean,
It's not what I'm used to.
alrighty then.
How you doing? This is Sean.
Hey, Sean, how you doing?
Hey, how are you? Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Officer Connor. My badge number is 1244.
1244, you said? Okay, Officer Connor. I was just speaking with the detective here.
Uh-huh.
And apparently the woman over here in the Treasury office was concerned.
I think she was just a little nervous.
Oh, okay. I mean, she could have just asked me what I was doing here. I wasn't trying to...
It's a public building.
Yeah.
Feel free to look around.
Yeah, that's all I was doing here. Just an independent journalist who's gathering some content for a story. That's all I was doing.
What's the name of your journalist? You got like.
Oh, I can't disclose it only because I don't want it to compromise the story.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, you guys got. I'm going to make sure I get everybody's name. Can I get your name and badge number, please, sir?
J.R. Tolley, badge number 1253.
Thank you, sir. And
Jefferson 1241.
Jefferson
41.
1241. Thank you, Officer Jefferson. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Do you guys usually respond by 4 police officers with a man with a camera, or is this something?
First one for me.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to let you know there's no need for 4 police officers. I'm not a threat to anybody or anything.
Yeah, you know, we still have to calm. They moved all aside the city and just came on over here to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What you're doing.
No. And I haven't even really spoken to anybody other than the detective who came up to me. That's all.
No, we was just checking to see if everything was good. I mean, you're fine.